is good. Perfect. Yeah, I like that. Sexy. Mustn't move. Very good. Okay. Da, da, da. What's that? Hey, how you doing? Cool. Good evening. I am James Lipton Jr. This is Inside the Actor's Studio Apartment. On tonight's episode of Inside the Studio Apartment, we will be talking to a man beyond reproach, a man beyond myth, beyond busting, a man without morals or scruples, but definitely a hell of a lot of talent, survival expert, champion of random things, king of sideways hat wearing, Jede Ben Latimer. Jede, please welcome to the studio.
Thank you, thank you.
Jede, good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing? Doing good. Welcome to the studio. No, here, let me stop. No, stop. I got. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's there. You go. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's your. That's nice.
I'm the world champion of things.
Well, geez, take a seat.
Start the show. Start the show.
Technically, this is my show, but that's fine. Please. We have some liquid. We have a bunny.
My question.
Yeah. And of course, some prophylactics should you need it.
Is that an offer or?
Just letting you know.
Okay, okay.
Now, Jede, if you've never seen an episode of Inside the Actor's Studio Apartment, and I don't see how that's physically possible, you will know that we usually like to start off first by asking some very simple questions. Then I will lead to some more intriguing questions and follow it up with some less intriguing questions, and ultimately I will ask you to leave.
Sounds good. Sounds like a good plan. I got a date in about an hour anyway, so.
Not going to be enough time.
Crap.
Let's begin. So, I always like to know, what is your favorite word?
My favorite word. My favorite word. I'm gonna have to go with fwang.
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 Fwang. Can you tell us about fwang, Jede?
It's a wonderful. Just when you say it, it just rolls off the tongue, and it's the sound that gets usually made when I run into metal things.
Ah.
Yeah.
I did not know that that was the actual literal word for it. You see that, Jede is teaching us, students. He is teaching us. Teaching us new words, new phrases, new vernacular. Well, that is wonderful, but I need to know, what would you consider your least favorite word?
Fired. Fired. Fired is a bad word.
Has that happened to you before, Jede?
Many, many times. Before I got this job, I did a lot of things and fired.
Job usually entails payment.
I get paid by my learning experiences.
Oh. Well, tell us about.
And occasionally they give me a cheeseburger when I hurt myself.
See, that was going to be my next question. I was going to ask you, what is your largest foible while participating in the Man vs. Things series, and of course your soon-to-be next project, I believe. Well, we'll get to that later. What would you consider your biggest foible while Man vs. Things occurred?
I hate to hurt everyone's feelings, but what is a foible?
Well, as you told us about fwang, I shall impart unto you foible, sort of a malfunction.
Folks, learning, more learning. Even
Clearly,
the star of the show
a
has to
student and a master. Beautiful. A foible would be a guffaw, a not good thing, something unfortunate befalling you.
Oh.
Usually having to do with one's personal idiocracies.
I'd have to say every episode is a foible.
But what would be your largest foible?
Let's see, there's so many.
Of course, we saw you go crushing into a bush. We've seen you fall from great many heights. We also saw you incorrectly navigate a fence, also a chair or 7. So I was just wondering, of all of the things that you've monumentally fucked up.
I would have to say that the worst of all so far is the episode that should be airing soon. They've decided recently that they want me to jump out of a helicopter for every scene. I guess they saw it in another show, and they've decided.
Right.
And the parachute didn't work quite right, and I just kind of splatted. And then my glasses hit me in the head.
How did your glasses arrive after you?
I'm not quite sure.
Physics does boggle the mind.
Only when it comes to me.